tryna hit me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shit, but I'm gone.
As you guys know, Mira is one of the most important operators on defense in Siege because she is so strategic and how the Mira's setups can either win you a round or lose the round for your team. Today I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite Mira strats, and it's going to be on a really good map. That map is Consulate. The site is going to be Basement Garage. For Mira, you're going to want to bring the Vector, the sidearm shotgun, and for one of the most important pieces of the kit, a nitro cell, and I'll explain why later in the video. Obviously, as a Mira, you experience some really funny moments, and you get to see the kind of behind the scenes of the attacking round and the weaknesses of the attackers. You can use that for later rounds to perfect your Miras and to perfect how your team plays the round. For Mira, you're going to want to know how to control the Vector recoil. It's not too bad once you get the hang of it, but it's definitely something you're going to want to learn, and you definitely want to learn how to take gunfights close range and long range because you never know when you're going to need it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hop right into the Mira strat, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is 100% made by me as far as I know of. If you guys do see a video of somebody else doing this exact strat, let me know, because as far as I know, I'm the only one that has done this because I think I came up with it. Okay, so starting off, the Mira strat, you're going to need your Vector, a secondary shotgun, and a nitro cell. The site is Basement Garage in Consulate. Is the bottom floor. So what you're going to need for this are decent-minded teammates to use 3 reinforcements on the main wall, and then you're also going to need a reinforcement on the main lobby hatch and the first floor bathroom hatch. So your main reinforcement that you're going to use as the Mira playing here is going to be on this right wall. I've seen people do that here, but if it's right here, it's closer to yellow stairs, and I'll show you why here in a second. And voila. Now your first Mira is going to go as far to the left as this wall as you can get it. Like that. So the reason we reinforce this right side, and not the left obviously, where most people would put their Mira, is because we have a great angle looking to garage when they do open it, because it'll probably happen. Nowadays, unless you have a full-on team, most people aren't going to bandit trick this, and if they do, they're going to get clapped by yellow stairs. So this Mira is helping us watch the main. The Mira is helping us watch the main wall that they would usually breach to take sight. We will also be able to watch yellow stairs from here. So as you can see, you can shoot through here if you need to, and if you need to, you can swing yellow. However, if breach is open, I would not suggest swinging yellow like this. So instead of doing that, you can literally just do this, like that. I've gotten so many kills like that, because when you're an attacker and you see the Mira, you're going to be expecting them to peek that, not that. And that's just kind of how it is. They might even pre-fire it. Alright, so next, you're going to put a rotate here into security. And that is going to allow us to link up our other Mira with this strat. The Mira is going to go on this wall, north wall, in security. Crouch height, and I'll explain why. You'll see why here in a second, why it's crouch height. You want to leave that unbarricaded. You are going to barricade this, and you're going to want to barricade this as well. Next, before you exit this room, you're going to want to shotgun that, and most of the time, there we go, the computer's going to fall flat, and I'll show you the reason why here in a second. So let's walk back out here, and boom, you're going to make 3 holes on this wall from garage into security. So most time your teammate will probably try and reinforce this wall. Don't let them do that. If they want, they can reinforce this, and this is something you can do as a Mira that is optional. You can reinforce this wall and even this wall if you'd like to. A lot of the times there will be a Valkyrie, Maestro, somebody in this room playing with cams, which they probably won't want to do that after they see that daunting Mira there. So what this mirror is going to do, the reason you barricade this door and that door off, is because when you're playing here, you can easily just do a little pan over, and you can see if someone's trying to push. Most of the times, if they're attacking this, they're going to pre-fire through here from spiral, so the bullets are going to hit you. They're going to land somewhere over here if they shoot that way, which is good for you. You're safe majority of the time. I've never gotten shot from somebody on the other side of that south wall. Also, I would highly suggest, if you're a beginner, don't just do soft mirrors everywhere. It's not the smartest thing. Next, you're going to want to barricade this door off, that way you don't get shot in the back. And if you do have teammates roaming, which you probably will, tell them that you're cutting off half of the basement. That way, in the late game, if they try and come back for a flank, they don't just get mad at you for 2 doors being barricaded off. And then you just want to make a default rotate here. If you want, you can make a nitrocell hole. Completely up to you. And last, what I like to do is I like to make these 4 shots right there, and that is going to give me a easy nitrocell hole. It is going to allow me to get a nitro really far over here. I would not make it. Don't make it low enough to where you can vault over it. You don't want that to be able, like, you don't want it that low. But here's like here's an idea of the nitro. And you can see you can chunk that thing way over there. If they do decide to plant anywhere right here, they will get blown up by that nitrocell. Most of the time people plant in front of white, but I have seen people plant over here plenty of times, and I'm able to get plenty of kills, which I'll show in a few minutes in some clips. So if someone decides to flank from back here, you can shoot them if you need to. Usually if someone does try and flank, I kind of give them a few warning shots. Most of the time they'll back up and end up rotating this way. At that point you just got to outsmart them. If they're on yellow and they're looking right here, peek that way. If they're looking this way, peek that way, stuff like that. And if they do push from behind and you hear shooting or the barricade break, then what you can do from here is kind of sneak up to this A-bomb, stay a little bit away, about 5 feet, and just kind of dance around it. You can literally just dance around it, and it's so easy to counter anybody trying to peek this, which happens a lot, and 99% of the times I win my gunfights just using this as kind of cover. You can even hold a really tight angle if you want to on the doorway, completely up to you. Now lastly, there's been a few times, actually more than a few times, where somebody will sludge this. In this case, if you hear people up top, most of the times they'll start by sludging this area, maybe right here, some fuse charges. But when you hear them walk right here, rip your nitro, boom, and as soon as they sludge that, voila, they're dead.
One friendly operator remaining.
There's.
Op 4, bomb diffuser in place.
You're so good.
Good
You're
shit,
so
good
good.
shit.
Located. Dis-
Yeah, watch piano.
Bro, they're pinging me.
Op 4, last stop standing.